Hey guys, Stan the Man here. Today we're just going to be doing another one of the WWE Top 10 videos. Today's topic is going to be Top 10 Worst Wrestling Injuries. I will inform you, I did not put Mick Foley on this list because all of his injuries are the worst. So I figured I wouldn't put the obvious on here. As always, this video isn't in any particular order. Except number one. I will leave number one for that one I think is the absolute worst. But yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into this. Coming in at number 10, we have Triple H's torn quadricep. He and Stone Cold defended their tag team titles against Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho. A little while into the match, Chris Jericho had Stone Cold in the walls of Jericho, so Triple H ran up behind and hit Jericho with the clothesline, and when he planted his foot, he felt a sensation go right up his thigh, and he couldn't stand on his leg. And after that, he went through the walls of Jericho on the announce table with a torn quadricep off the damn bone. Like, that had to be so damn painful. And then he had to be walked up to the top of the ramp. He couldn't walk, went and got an MRI. And shortly after, he got surgery where it got reattached to the kneecap. And it took him 8 months to return. At number 9, we have Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels in a casket match at the Royal Rumble. Shawn Michaels, 200 pounds, like 6 foot. Undertaker, 330 pounds at the time, 6'10". So, I mean, it was an onslaught just from there. A very physical match. Near the end of the match, Shawn got tombstoned into the casket. But during one part of the match, The Undertaker lifted Shawn Michaels. Michaels came running at him, and he got back body dropped over the top rope, and Michaels' back just hit the casket. Lower back hit the casket. Michaels ended up having to retire in-ring action in 1998, and he didn't return to in-ring action until SummerSlam 2002. At number 8, we have John Cena. They were facing each other for the first time ever at the 2008 SummerSlam. These guys are both two of the biggest stars in the entire company. And Batista's one of the biggest, hitters in WWE. John Cena was going for his usual leg drop on the neck off the top rope. But instead of connecting with it, Batista reversed and made it into a Batista bomb, which John Cena landed in the corner of the ring. He felt hurt immediately, and Batista covered him after that. The crazy part is Cena actually wrestled the next night on Raw because he didn't know, but once the test results came in, he realized he had a broken neck, and he had to go in for surgery immediately, and he was out for about 4 months. At number 7, we have The Undertaker. Now, you wouldn't think 5'6" Rey Mysterio would be able to hurt 6'10" Undertaker. But anyways, Rey Mysterio went for his 619, which is a double spinning kick to the face type thing. And then after he does that, he jumps off the top rope and does his West Coast pop. But as you see here, Rey Mysterio, his butt basically landed right on Undertaker's face, which broke his nose and cracked his orbital eye bone, I believe. As you see, he was bloody here and he was hurt here. This injury kept him out not super long, like a few months, I think. But yeah, just all of Rey Mysterio's body weight onto your face and breaking your nose and cracking your cheekbone. Ouch. At number 6, we have Hardcore Holly. He went against Brock Lesnar. These guys are two of the toughest as nails guys in the WWE business. Holly's very old school, hard hitting, brings it right to his opponent. But later on in the match, Brock Lesnar went for a power bomb, and he lost some of his grip and balance. And you see here, he dropped Holly right on his freaking neck, and it broke it immediately. A lot of people say Brock Lesnar did it on purpose, but if you rewatch the video, you could tell he totally didn't do it on purpose. And surprisingly, Holly came back a couple months later and beat the living hell out of Brock Lesnar. At number 5, we have Joey Mercury. You see he competed in this Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Championship match here. I mean, a ladder match is dangerous as hell to begin with. Getting hit in the face with ladders, people charging at you with them, people doing flips off of them onto you and stuff like that. But you see here, Jeff Hardy jumped off the top rope while Matt Hardy was holding two of the guys' face over the ladder, and it catapulted and hit Joey Mercury in the face. The second it happened, there was blood everywhere. You see his face here, it looks kind of awful there, but oh my God, it was way even worse. You look at his face now, you could tell that it happened. Just one of the gruesome, most disgusting injuries ever, honestly. At number 4, we have Stone Cold Steve Austin. He was facing Owen Hart at SummerSlam for defending his Intercontinental Championship. Before the match, Austin was talking to Owen about how to take his package pile driver and stuff like that. Owen told him he just jumped on his butt. So, not far into the match, he goes for the package pile driver. And you see right here in this picture, you see that his head is clearly going to hit the mat, which it did. Owen Hart trash talked a little bit when it happened. And Stone Cold did one of the worst roll-ups ever to retain his title. You see here the officials are helping him get out of the ring. And, he wrestled for a couple years after this, but this injury here led to his early retirement in 2003. At number 3, we have Psycho Sid. At the time, he was in WCW going against Scott Steiner, and he just did one of the most simple moves. He was standing on the top rope, waited for Scott to get up, and he jumped off the second rope to kick Scott, which he did. And as you see, he snapped his leg right in half in this process. This is one of the most gruesome injuries still talked about to this day. And just how can you get over something that terrible? Jesus. At number 2, we have Randy Orton. He was going after Triple H's WWE Championship at One Night Stand 2007. And as you see here, Randy went for an RKO on Triple H, and Triple H picked him up and threw him over the top rope. He landed right on his shoulder and broke his collarbone immediately. Now, these pictures here don't give it justice. You see the doctors helping him up and stuff like that. But when you were watching it, you could literally see it bulging out. Like, breaking your collarbone, that's got to be one of the most painful things to break ever. And he was out for quite a while with that. And at number 1, we have Droz. He was going against D'Lo Brown for about 2 months back and forth for the European title. So they've wrestled each other plenty of times. Until this one night they were wrestling, D'Lo was defending his European Championship, and he did his finisher move, the powerbomb, the Droz, and he was paralyzed immediately. They stopped the match, and from this day, he can't feel anything from neck down. I mean, you see he's in a big wheelchair here and stuff like that. D'Lo felt terrible, but Droz, he was like, that's part of the company. That's how it works. That's a chance you take. So, yeah, clearly I saved this one for number 1 because overall this did the most damage. So, yeah, guys, comment down below what you think about this order, if you think any other injuries should be on here and stuff like that. But, yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. As always, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. And, I really just hope if you guys like this video, you would consider subscribing to the channel. And I will see you in the next one.